Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities are Mother Nature's recipes.
Hi everyone, welcome to our final episode. Yeah, it's the last one. And
just a bit of a warning, if there's kids in the room, they might want to have them leave. I was kind of thinking that if the video had autocorrect, you'd hear me talk about a lot of ducks on boats in the last few days. So
yeah, you'll definitely get the sense that we are not too happy being around so many boats. That's all we're gonna say.
So this trip we left Rivers Inlet and came down around Cape Caution for the final big crossing, and part of the footage is really difficult to get the footage to show how bad the weather was. It was really a great crossing again, but we had huge swells. It was actually on the largest tide of the year. We knew that, but the conditions were great for as far as wind goes, but we had a very roly-poly ride. And I think in the video I say it's 40 miles to get around Cape Caution. That's around Cape Caution from Rivers Inlet. We still had another 30 miles to go, well, 35 miles to get down to Port McNeill. So we were out there for a good long 12-hour day.
Yeah, and unfortunately we didn't get any footage of when the sea swell reached over 3 meters, just because it wasn't safe and I didn't have the GoPro set up, and we just had to either be at the wheel holding on or sitting down holding on.
So we'll talk to you in a little bit. Enjoy the video, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah, we'll see you at the end.
This is what light wind and great sea conditions look like in Rivers Inlet. And we're bouncing along again. What makes it really difficult is when you get these skies up above and it's raining a little bit and it's chilly out here, and you can see the flag is whipping pretty good. The rollers are what they call low. They're still bouncy, and I think it just leaves an ominous. It's about we need to travel about 40 miles to get around Cape Caution today. The weather prediction is as good as it gets, but it doesn't feel like it when you come out here. So it would be nice if the sun would come out and we could get more weather forecasts and better lighthouse reporting, but it takes about 4 hours to get an update on the lighthouse conditions. So we're just basing our travel right now on something that was listed at 4 o'clock this morning, and it's now 7:40. There's nothing wrong with this out here. It just leaves you with a very ominous feeling. Right?
Right. I've only buried the bow twice. last. So look who we bumped into today. No, look who tied up in front of us. From Everett. Woohoo! Lynn and Dave. Yay!
And Rosie.
And look, we have a dog on the boat. And I know when Emma sees this, she'll be going, Mom.
Do you not let her have her dog on?
She has an Alaskan Malamute that's going to be like 130 pounds. So he has not been on the boat yet.
I'm here too.
Love Port McNeil. What a great place.
Oh, sweet Rosie. Don't fall in. We can't do this on our mast.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, just until it gets wet. And after saying goodbye to Dave, Lynn, and Rosie, we start to make our way south through the Broughtons and into Desolation Sound. Well, Lagoon Cove Marina was full. These are the guys that have the daily shrimp boil. And we said, fine, we're going to go around the corner, literally a mile. And we found this public dock here. And we're going to do our own happy hour. And on the shore there, that's the site of an old pub that apparently in its day was the busiest pub on the BC coast. But it's been closed 20 years now.
Hi there.
Hi there.
So we're heading south, more boats, but it's also getting warmer.
Yeah, it's almost too hot now. Oh, I did not say that.
We just left the, there's a public dock at Minstrel Island, and that's those buildings back there. And we got up this morning, thought we better get going. It's another crappy forecast. And here it is, July 20th. We're wearing toques and gloves. It's blowing, it's foggy. What's the name of this channel we're going through?
Chatham Channel.
And how high is the current?
We're doing 7.6 knots right now. And right now the current is 2.5 with us. And
it's a little tiny channel, and the current actually goes up to 5 knots through here. So
I'm just going to look it up actually and just see. Yeah, maximum is 4.92 knots at 12:30, but we'll be there within about half an hour. So
yeah, so we had to delay our breakfast this morning, so it's just coffee for now.
I'm hungry. How are you enjoying being back in the local area?
It's warm. Other than that, there's way too fucking many boats.
Like this guy. Seriously, we don't know what his deal is, but he's right on top of it. Shoal Bay on East Thurlow Island, where we bump into the bobsled boy and his crew returning home from Alaska. We're in Desolation Sound and there's hundreds of boats here. Not what we're used to at all. But this is the Aurora Explorer and you can take a cruise on this boat. You can take a 3 or 4 day mini cruise around Desolation from Campbell River, and this boat supplies various lodges and residences in this area. Anyway, we're just approaching Dent Rapids right now and radioed this guy to tell him that we would stand off and let him go through the rapids first. And so that's what we're doing.
Tease for 2.
Tease for 2 is down there, so we go to 17, remember?
17. Aeronauts, tease for 2.
Tease for 2 to Diamond, brother.
I don't know about you, but I've seen more boats in the last hour than I've seen in the last 2.5 months.
We were thinking the same. It just confirmed it's the right time to pass through these rapids now, over.
Oh, timing-wise was perfect. I wasn't concerned about that at all. It's just, holy smokes, it's going to be tough to get used to all these boats in different anchorages.
I think maybe we should try around in reverse again. What do you think, over?
I'm all in, because next year we're thinking if we do Desolation Sound, it's going to be in April and May.
Even April and May is busy. Avoid Desolation Sound like the plague, over.
Confirmed.
Well, it's Wednesday, July 20th, and we are back in Desolation Sound, a place that we never come in July and August typically, because it's not desolate. And so to come from being up north, where to see a boat on any given day was a rarity, here we are surrounded by probably 50 boats. Well, this is the next morning in Squirrel Cove, and for right now we're listening to boats with generators running all around us. Several boats have already left, Some boats have come in. Oh, we've got people coming to visit. It's like, how soon can we get out of Desolation? Honestly, it's too bad because it's so beautiful here, but it's just way too busy. Ugh. Just ask Ian how he feels.
Okay, so what are we about to do here?
We are going on a double date. It's actually nice enough. I've broken out some summer clothes finally, and we're going to another boat, 42-foot Beneteau. A retired veterinarian and his lovely wife from Texas, who we met on the dock a couple of nights ago, and we met them in Shoal Bay because Blind Channel was full, and so we are going for a happy hour. So exciting. It's the best part of being in Desolation, is meeting new people, right?
Right. Okay, glass of wine. It doesn't have to actually be a reason, but we now have a reason. Now it is.
Okay, I want one of these.
You can have this.
I can't touch the sides. I can have this one.
You can
Do you
have
want
this
ours?
No, you can have both. You can both.
You'll get a bigger one. Yeah, this is very nice. Beneteau 423.
So you saw all the pictures of the marinas we were in when we went north. Sullivan Bay, no boats. Low Sound, no boats. Shearwater, no boats. Well, here we are in Lund. And this is what we get to look at. They're rafted up solid. Behind us, in front of us, on the breakwater.
So as promised, here we are one more time, and we both want to say thank you so much to everybody for watching our little amateur videos.
It's fun reading all the comments, and
Yeah.
It's a lot of work putting them out there. Helen did the videos. I just came along for color commentary, and that wasn't very much.
Yeah, they are time consuming. They would take me about 8 hours each, and that's like I say, pretty amateur. So, you know, hats off to these guys that have YouTube channels and put out these professional videos. They must either be really good and efficient, or they spend way longer than I've spent doing them. And so yeah, this is our last one. From now we'll be heading south on the boat. We're not staying home. We're going out for another 3 months, and we invite our friends and family to stay in touch with us. We'll be posting here and now on Facebook just to let you know where we are, and we'd love to have you come visit us wherever we are on the boat now.
It's been a great adventure, and with the words of the great English philosopher, poet, Mick Jagger, you can't always get what you want. So when we were up north, we really wanted some warm weather. That didn't happen. Now that we're back down here, we really love some peace and quiet. A couple of anchorages to ourselves that we had from up north. Something of a blend would have been fantastic, but these trips are great memories. Always look back on them and never regret a moment of doing them. So,
yeah. One of the things we said after we got into Port McNeill a couple of weeks ago, after doing a 12-hour crossing in seas that were not what was predicted, we said, that's it, we're not going north again. I think that's going to be it for us. And you remind us of this when 2 years from now we're bored of the Gulf Islands and we say we should go back to Alaska. You know us, we can't sit still for too long.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for following along.
Yeah.
Hey boo-boo.
Hey boo-boo. Oh, by the way, those were his idea and his doing. So yeah, I put the videos together, but he provided the commentary for those silly hey yogi, hey boo-boo clips. Bye.
The simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities are Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities.